Thank God you've returned. I need your help. For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
Okay. Oh. Anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark world of the link. Unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would be... Can I... Okay. Can I actually click the book during the cutscene? Because that is actually what we want him to do, is follow us. I thought we wanted him to go first. But it turns out that if he follows us in, then he gets trapped and we get out. So can I actually interact with the book during the cutscene? Because that did not occur to me at all. Like, I've never been able to even have any sort of control during the cutscene. Oh, well, shit. I wasn't even looking for that. It hadn't occurred to me that that would even be a thing that could happen. Christ, if I'd known that, I would have done it just out of trial and error.
Returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here.
Holy shit. That is just, that simple UI just like... Well, that problem solved. These are getting less descriptive as we go. So, like... But, like, if I were to... Alright, I gotta see it. Or not? Is that not the right book? Bruh, have you put a wrench in your wine glass? I wouldn't say I feel like hunting for bad endings. Oh. Oh, I see. I mean, is it a different bad ending than we've gotten before? Probably not, because he's trapped, right? All right, let's see it.
I don't know exactly why you released me.
I don't
But
either.
you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that With this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Purified, he says. That's... I was gonna say it's colonizer talk, but that's kind of a step beyond that. Alright, well anyway. That was a thing we saw. This is a thing we can interact with. Yeah, purifying the lives of millions is some... That's some ethnic cleansing shit right there. You don't love to hear that. Oh, hey, it's this.
Tagamem, san botegan shem. Fasi.
Yeah. That wasn't... Okay. That wasn't quite as helpful as I might have liked. This looks promising. Oh no. Oh no! All right. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age. Though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it! He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. Catherine did bring a linking book with her, that I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Emotionally crippled son. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great War has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them, while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge. Not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations. Oof. However, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother by the time I'd returned for him. He had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Denis. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately, she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I am to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood. The years I spent in the bookmakers' guilds, father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As for her unwillingness to share with me the location of the Moisty, I do mean Nipple Island, although now that I know that a woman was in prison there, it feels kind of bad to call it that. We shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Denis. There is no other way. It's late, and I cannot sleep, and I have no mouth, and I must scream. I've lost so much in my life, my people, my father, my son. And you, my wife, Keta, you were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the images. Imager? The device behind me, I assume. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant, and leave the rest of this world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. Hey kids, is it the 90s and you want to write a villain? Step 1, British accent. Step 2, have them call people savages. Step 3, profit. As in, have him be obsessed with profit. Step 4, you also profit. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper, which I will also fuck up. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Denis. Once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this. Yet how could it be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Hey, that wasn't that bad. Is that a bomb? Why is it ticking? What? Stop. Hey. Listen. Hard to explain the degree to which that unsettled me. But anyway, what's the password again? That's click, ding, click, ding. That's our password. Click ding, brrt. And then some ticking. She seems nice. That's a goddamn Confederate war general, and you cannot convince me otherwise. So, that guy. You can see now. Shut up. I remembered eventually. So, just to sum up this character, old guy, accent, talks of his the superiority of his culture and needing to preserve and rebuild his superior society over the savages. No, come on! It makes a lot more sense that he'd have a picture of his grandfather than of himself. Unless it was like a family photo thing, that would make sense. There is clearly a woodwind instrument in this room and I can't interact with it, and that is a travesty. Alright, well, he still looks like a Confederate general. What the hell did this do? Also, what's outside? We'll never know. What did this do? Oh, shit, that's right, the cage. I kind of feel like the cage should stay up. Because, like, what if someone else gets caught in there? Well, anyway. Oh, fuck. That's what it does. Because your cheap ass, busted ass, low effort ass, can't write a fucking book ass bullshit. Can't work without your improvised steam power shit. Learn to read, Gen. Fuck. Don't have a safety net. Don't have a safety mask. Wouldn't go outside. Oh, is that the age that he wrote, but the atmosphere's fucked up? So he has to go outside in a gas mask because he sucks?
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup.
You mean the moisty?
Can I see the book? You did it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Free.
Don't touch it.
You captured Gen.
Don't touch it.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris.
Hey, I know how to do that.
I'll there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Portal combination is in. Do I get control back at some point, or? Or nah? I mean, did we have to wait for the entire, like, would have been fine with it just being implied that she took the warp as soon as she's off screen. Okay, I was wondering that. Is like... Because I remember doing something with her notebook. Like, this takes too long when I do it. Having to... Wait. Oh, yeah, no, this is good. This is right. Well, son of a bitch, it's still up. Service! Service! What's a guy gotta do to get some service around here? I swear, nobody wants to work anymore. Catherine, what the fuck? I mean, fine, I'll go this way, but like... I swear if this room ends up being a red herring the whole damn time. Alright, so do we do the bad ending thing again, but now it's good? Let's find out. That's very silly. Looks the same so far. That's not the same. Hi, I broke
There
it.
isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
That's the answer to both your questions. But do we have time for this, though?
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
Can we... Alright, that's one.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Bruh! Don't say it. Don't think it.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. that Riven cleft of stars that access both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
How
The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
How sure are you that dropping me into a black hole universe fissure is the path home? Okay, I guess if there's context for the actions. Was that it? Did we do it? Is that Riven? Oh, okay. I don't... So the fissure is kind of like a wormhole type of deal, I guess? So I guess then, yeah, if you just go through the fissure and you just end up on Earth. Which raises the question then, I could have done that a long ass time ago. He could have explained at any point, like, your way home is down there. I know it seems weird. I know it doesn't seem safe, and I don't have time to explain. But, like, you just have to trust me on this. I don't even mean from the start. I mean, like, in that scene where he's like, wow, you did it. Thank you so much for your help. He could have been like, here's what's gonna happen to you now. But he just pieced the hell out. As the world dies. There was enough time for them to hug for 10 seconds. That's enough time to say, that will send you home, just trust me. Just trust me, bro. Hugging is a free... Get the fuck out of here with that.